Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oladayo. I'm a professional makeup artist. Today I have my beautiful bride and we're going to be transforming her into a Nigerian bride. We want to see how I achieve this look, then keep on watching. So the first thing we'll be doing is cleaning our face. We want to make sure we have a clean canvas. You don't want to start applying your products on a dirty face. So I'm using my Micellar water and cotton pad to clean a face and take away every dirt. After cleaning, the next thing we'll be doing is hydrating our face, and I'll be using CandyBeauty in green tea to hydrate our face. I'm going to apply this generously so our skin can absorb it in. Then we'll leave it to dry. The next product I'll be using is serum. Serum helps to keep the skin hydrated throughout the day. It also helps to make our face looks more radiant, and it also helps to reduce dullness and dryness. And I'll apply this in every part of our face. Now that our skin has absorbed serum, the next product I'll be using is Mosturizer from Snail. And I'll apply this on our face to add more moisture to the face. Then I'll go again into this moisturizer from Cetaphil. I will apply this generously to our under eye. You do not want to skip this part. You need to moisturize your under eye well. Lastly, I would apply primer to our T-zone areas or areas she tends to secrete oil. Then we moisturize our lips using this product from Vaseline. Moving into foundation, I'll be mixing these two foundation from Blossom and Phoera to get our exact skin tone and skin shade. I'm blending in the foundation using foundation brush. It's an unbranded brush. Now that the foundation is properly blended, I'll go into my blush, and I'll be using this lip palette from VeeBeauty, and I'll be applying this to the apples of our cheek. Next thing I'll be doing is highlighting her face, and I'll be using this concealer from VeeBeauty. I'll be using two shades lighter, and I'll be applying this to our under eye, to the bridge of our nose, to our cupid's bow and our forehead. Then I'll be blending it out using my foundation brush from Real Technique. You want to take your time when you are blending. When it comes to makeup, blending is very important. You are not rushing anywhere. Just make sure you take your time. Then I went ahead again to apply a little bit of concealer to our under eye, and I blended it out using the same brush. For contour, I'll be using a darker foundation. For our cheekbones, I'm using two shades darker, or for the bridge of our nose, I'm using a shade darker, and I used my LA Girl concealer in Fun to apply a contour. After highlighting and contouring her face, I went ahead to set all of this using my setting spray from CandyBeauty. I allowed it to dry, and I'm setting it with my powder puff, with my powder palette from VeeBeauty. Remember, it is very important to set your face with powder after applying cream products. I will not stop saying it. Then I'll be using our exact powder shade to set the remaining part of our face. These are areas I did not highlight. Also, I'll be setting areas I contoured with my angle brush. I'll be using a shade darker for the bridge of our nose and two shades darker for a cheekbone area. Then we'll be baking the face, and I'll be using my setting powder from the Adventure in Neutral. I started doing the reverse contour, and I went ahead to bake areas I highlighted as well. So this helps to catch fallout and to accentuate the areas I actually highlighted. Moving into the brows, I'm using my spoolie to brush up my hair, and I'll be using the regular and popular David's Brown pen to outline the lower and the upper brows. If you are yet to see a tutorial on how I draw my brows, click on this link and go and get a detailed tutorial on. Then I'll repeat the same thing for the other side, conceal it and blend. For eyeshadow, I'll start by priming our eyes using my benign white, and I'll be applying this on the eyelid. You want to apply very little, then blend it out properly. So I'm blending this out using my blending brush. Once I'm done blending it out, I'll move into my shadow palette from Blossom, and I'll be using this brown shade as at the outer corner of the eyes, and I will also use it slightly as the transition color. I'm applying it to the outer corner of the eyes, and I'll be dragging it a little bit to the crease area. I repeated the same thing for the other side. I'm using the brown shade at the outer corner of the eyes, and I went in to use a little bit of orange as the transition color. I'm applying the orange shade again to the other side of the eyes, and I went into this black shade to just darken the outer corner a little bit and give it a little bit of gradient. So we have black, brown, then shimmery color. So I went into this gold or bronze color, and I'm applying this to the inner corner of our eyes using my flat synthetic brush. Then I went ahead to apply glitters from CandyBeautyLine. I would put the names of all products used in the description box. If you've watched this video to this point and you're yet to subscribe, please click on the subscribe button and join this family. This is me applying glitters to the inner corner of the eyes to make shimmy color pop. Give the outer corner of the eyeshadow a cleaner look and make it pop. I went ahead to set this part with my setting powder. I applied very little. For the under eye, I'm using the brown shade I used at the outer corner of her eyes. I'm using it to her under eye. I'm applying it to her under eye. Then I went ahead to waterline her eyes with black, and I'm lining her eyes with black as well. I'm not doing cat eyes. Sorry guys, I lost the clip of how I fixed her lashes. Then I went ahead to spray her face once again using my setting spray. It helps to keep the makeup in place all day long. After the setting spray has dried, I applied a little amount of powder, very little. There was no product on this powder brush. I just tapped it slightly on her face to make sure everything is well blended and there is no demarcation. Then I went ahead to apply this orange blush to the apples of her cheekbone. Moving into the lips, I'm using my brown gel liner from ADS, and I'm using it to outline our upper and our lower lips. I was going for orange kind of look for the lips. For the end result, I really loved it. So I'm currently outlining our lips. Then I went ahead to apply this pink shade from my lip palette from VeeBeauty, and I'm blending it out with my blending brush. Then I went ahead to use orange shade from my eyeshadow palette. For glow, I'm using this highlighter from Technique, and I'll be applying this to our cheekbone, the upper part of our cheekbones, the bridge of our nose. I also applied it to the brow bone area, and this is me applying gloss. You know now, the look is not complete without me glossing it. Now that we are done with the makeup, this is the GELE artist tying a GELE. There was no time for me to shoot the video, but you can go and book him or check out his page on Instagram. This is the finished look. Oh my god, astonishing. I mean, the glow is glowing, the lip is leaping. I mean, just take a look at the bride. She really loved her makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Bye.